I am Marty Nemko. Window into an optimizer. I like being an optimizer. It's key to my success. Plus, I enjoy the process of ever looking for the sweet spot, benefit per dollar or minute. On waking, I take the dog on the first of my daily multitaskings, hiking to the coffee shop while thinking about what I want to write for you today, and simultaneously getting Hachi and me exercise and him, well, relief. At the cafe, I use the caffeine to pump up my work. I take notes on what to write, this, as well as any advanced thinking I should do for my day's clients. I'm a career counselor. On returning home, I allow myself maybe 5 minutes to play, productively natch, in my garden. Today it was to shake the orange tree so I'd get a ripe one or two before the roof rats got it. I saw a rose at its peak, and to optimize how long it would look good, I filled the vase to the very top, put the bottom of the stem into the water, and snipped it to avoid a bloom-shortening air bubble, and voila. Back to my desk, I start writing without looking at my notes. The important stuff usually filters in. After I've cranked out a draft, no perfectionism, just optimization for the time spent. I'll read the notes to see if I left anything out that's important. I keep rereading it for fixes and improvements until I make a pass without seeing anything to change, and I post it. Done. Shipped. I optimize time, flavor, cost, and health in my meal prep. Most often breakfast is non-fat yogurt, adding fresh fruit, or scrambled eggs and toast, or oatmeal with a mix of shredded coconut, dried cranberries, microwaved for 1 minute. While waiting, I wash out any dishes. Total time from idea to mouth, a minute or two. I left out the walnuts that I include in that mix, by the way. I optimize time with my career counseling clients. Before our first session, clients email their answers to a probing questionnaire, which I review right before the session so it's fresh in my mind, and after a small amount of small talk, the amount that I sense the client wants, we can hit the ground running. I use techniques to accelerate the process without the client feeling rushed. We don't look to past trauma unless the questionnaire indicates it's a significant blocker. I ask questions to clarify or expand important issues in the questionnaires' answers. I usually then ask the client for his or her own solution, like if I didn't exist, what would the wise one within you do? If they're stuck, I often say, well, here's a buffet of options. Any worth discussing? See, my core ability is the ability to think of lots of ideas off the top of my head, and that allows me to do it without depriving the client of agency. The client decides what, if anything, is worth considering. I optimize everything. Price, performance. I drive a Prius. Neighborhood. It's middle class, safe, but not fancy. Decent but not designer label clothes. Uniqlo fleece. Adidas Tiro 50 track pants. Levi's jeans. Mid-level New Balance shoes. Investments like Vanguard S&P 500 fund. Even gardening in my area, Zone 10B. Bougainvillea and orange trees give me year-round pleasure with minimal work. I do choose times to be not optimal. For example, I think the rose, Black Magic, while requiring a bit of care and feeding, is drop-dead gorgeous, and the blooms last more than a week in a vase. Also, I enjoy the Asian buffet near me called Fusion, which is just $20 at lunch, and if I keep moderate, like mainly sashimi and marinated chicken skewers, the 2-order stir-fry and fruit for dessert, calories aren't, well, suboptimal. Some would say, but that's so orchestrated. Doesn't it take the fun out of life? Not for me. I get pleasure from being smart and disciplined enough to optimize my decisions. Okay, does hearing this make you want to do anything to up your optimization? In any event, that's Window into an Optimizer. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant is How to Do Life, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.